Hello guys, it's Nikki. I'm sure you're noticing that I'm looking a bit silly today. That is because I'm going into battle, whatever. And by battle I mean Warp Tour. If any of you have been there before, you know it can get a little bit brutal in there. So I'm here to give you some tips. I personally am going alone, or well, with my aunt, to Atlanta, Georgia. Rita cannot be at Warp Tour with me this year, but I will still be there, so contact me on MySpace and we can hang out, go see some shows together. But I'm here to help you with survival. Looking cute is not your main priority on Warp Tour days. It is hot, you are going to sweat, you are going to get in pits, you can get stepped on, pushed around, your hair pulled. Do not try to look good. For makeup, I'm probably wearing a bit too much, but just smudge some eyeshadow or eyeliner under your eyes and on top, and you can add a little bit of eyeliner if you want. Eyeshadow if you want, I lied. Do not wear mascara because it will run into your eyes and it will become uncomfortable or burn. For hairstyles, if you have curly hair, most people do. For the majority of the people I know, when their hair's wet or it's humid or they're sweaty, it gets curly. Don't straighten it, it's not worth it. Put it up in a ponytail or pigtails, hairspray it, that's the end of it. I just tend to scrunch mine. Just put it up and just scrunch it with some hairspray in your hand. It's gonna get messed up anyway, why not make it look disheveled before? You're going to need this. This, for those of you who are completely stupid and cannot tell, is sunblock. This is my second year going to Warp Tour, and I know that last year I thought for some reason there would be shade and I'd be able to get out of the sun and I would survive without getting burnt. It's a lie. This, 45 SPF, sensitive skin, water and sweat resistant, which you can't see because it's sparkly, but you're going to sweat. You are going to get drenched with other people's sweat. You want it to be sweat resistant. You may or may not be able to take this into the venue with you, it just depends on the venue. So definitely at least leave it in your car. Now, your survival bag should literally be a bag. A drawstring bag is best. You can wear these on your front in a pit so it doesn't get ripped, on your back when you're walking around, or you can simply hand it to whoever is with you if you're too lazy to hold it yourself. Last year I would play nice with the security guards and they just put it in front of the barricade with me because I was always up there. But, alright. So, sunblock goes in your survival kit. Another thing you're going to need in your car is this. Ignore them. Deodorant. You're going to sweat. Like I said, you're going to smell. It's going to be disgusting. You may or may not be able to bring this into the venue once again. So put tons on beforehand. You're going to want to take pictures. Digital cameras are allowed. Professional cameras and recording equipment are not unless you have a picture pass, a photo pass, whatever they call it. Which you have to apply for a certain amount of time before the set or whatever, and it doesn't really give you any access to anything other than being in the photo pit right in front of the barricade between the stage and the pit for the first 3 songs of a set. Now, digital cameras like this are fine. If you do not want to break this, lose it, or risk it getting stolen or anything, buy disposable cameras. I'm sorry they're not going to give you good pictures, but at least you'll have a camera if you meet somebody and you wish to take a picture with them. Hats. Hats are definitely what you want. You're going to want to wear a hat or a bandana because it will keep your hair up off your face. It'll keep you cooler if you wet it. The water will just cool you. You can put it around your neck if you wear a bandana. And the hats will also keep your head from getting sunburnt. It'll shade you. You are going to want something for the bands to sign. You could just, it can be anything, but I have a journal. Warp Tour, it was from 08. I didn't meet anybody last year because I'm pitiful, but anyway. You just put your schedule, who you want to see specifically, in there. Just doodle all over it. And whoever you meet, it's great. And all that just goes straight into your survival kit. Your hair is going to be a mess. I suggest bringing a hairbrush if you're going to go. They will let this in. I mean, you're not going to have a mirror or anything, but this is there. Obviously, if you're female, bring tampons, pads, etc. And now etiquette. Etiquette for Warped Tour is very little. Basically, there's one rule. There are no rules. Or they like you to think that. But basically, in a pit, to get to the front, here's a tip. Push people. Be ruthless. Do not care. The little scene kids who are screaming, don't push me. Push them. Push them to the ground. Because they just stop pushing. That angers me. Get them out of your way, get to the barricade, and do what you want. If you're in the front, just be cautious of crowd surfers. 1, security guard crotches in your face. 2, and violent people from stage jumping on to the crowd, or like people like to throw their shoes and stuff at the bands. You might get hit with a few of those. Now, if you're in the middle of the pit, you're very likely to get lifted and crowd surf to the front, and therefore have to get your way back into the pit. So my suggestion is force your way to the front or stay far back. The only downfall to being back is that you cannot see the band as easily. But I think if you follow these rules, you will survive. Crowd surfing can bruise you. Just an added note. Crowd surfing can bruise you. You will be grabbed in places you will not wish to be grabbed. And one more tip, do not wear a bikini top. Boys will untie it. Anyway, hope to see you at Atlanta Warped Tour. Just message me on MySpace and we will either set up a meeting place, or I will give you my cell phone number, my personal cell phone number. Yes, I'm sure you're all like, oh my gosh, really? But yeah, I will give you my cell phone number if I think you're not a creeper, and we can meet up. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see you there, and yeah, bye bye.